It's April 15th. Quote of the day. Remember that not getting what you want is sometimes a wonderful stroke of luck. Dalai Lama. How often in your life have you wanted something so badly and it didn't happen, and you thought that you were forgotten about, or that there wasn't a so-called God, if you believe in God or consciousness? And then when you look back on whatever the situation was many years later, you recognize how grateful you are that that didn't happen. There's a gentleman that I listen to on his podcast, and I can't remember his name, but he always says, the universe gives us what we need, not what we want. When you're manifesting your future, or you're thinking about what you want in your life, it's important to recognize what this is. For instance, oftentimes this comes up in relationships where somebody wants to be with someone and they can't get over it. Maybe this someone has left them, or maybe it's somebody that they like that's not reciprocating. Why would we want to push that? You deserve to be loved the same way that you love others. And if you're forcing something and hoping that this thing is going to happen when the other person is not on board, remember, they have their free will as well. Why would you continue to put yourself through that when there's someone there for you that is going to be your right match? And the more we spend, whether it's relationships or anything else, pushing something that's not flowing, it's keeping us from our life. One of the things I've recognized in all of my years of doing my life is that if something is right, it flows really easily. The answers come quickly, people come into my life, the synchronicities are there. And if it's not right, I am met with obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And I've learned that if I'm seeing that in my life with something, I stop. It's clearly not the right time, or it's not the right thing. Your exercise for the day is this. Notice if there's something you've been really wanting, and ask yourself, have you been fighting this? Has it been something that's flowing, or is it something that's not going the way it should be going, where it's an uphill battle? If it's flowing, wonderful. Then that's something that should probably be happening. But if it's not, take the risk and let it go. And listen to consciousness, God, Spirit, Creator, whatever you want to call it, and see what your next steps should actually be. We're always driven in the right direction if we are listening with our soul. I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow.